Jared, this will be your fifth successive week in the number 7 shirt. You must be enjoying your rugby.
Yeah, massively. It's always fun putting the shirt on. I love running out at the rag, and yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy each game as it comes at the minute. Which obviously we've had a lot of time out of COVID and such. So yeah, just really enjoying it.
Looking at your season so far, where do you sort of see the biggest improvements in your performances?
So I think for me, just having the confidence to get the ball in my hands a bit and play with it. And I've been happy with my touches recently. And yeah, just like I said before, just really just enjoying it each game. I think that's really important.
You burst onto the Richmond scene, scoring the match winner against Scottish in the pre-season derby. Can you sort of explain your emotions on that day?
Yeah, Derby Day at the Rag is always massive. And to be able to come away with that in such a tight game was really exciting, and it just kind of motivated me to want to get into it more this season. And like I said before, missing out on some stuff, that just kind of took it up to the next level. So yeah, it was really good.
Since then, how would you describe your first season in a Richmond shirt?
Really good. I'm enjoying it a lot at the minute. Having missed stuff through injuries and being able to come back now and string some games together, it's really nice, and it's a brilliant atmosphere here. I really enjoy playing these home games, and we've had quite a few in a row now. So yeah, just one foot in front of the other, like I said before, and just enjoying myself.
You joined the club in the off-season from Exeter University, so can you sort of touch on your time in Bucks League and how beneficial that was for you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, my Bucks campaign was pretty short. I only ended up playing one game in the end, through COVID and injuries again. But I think the setup that they have there is really, really good. And they look after you and they help develop you into a much better player. So I mean, throughout my time there at the 3 years, I think I improved massively. So the Bucks League can't be understated. It's so good, such a good pathway.
What would you then say is the biggest difference between Bucks rugby and playing at this level?
I think probably it's just the physicality. There's a lot of big people in this league, and they're looking to go out and try and smash you. So just that step up in physicality, going from students to men. But it's something which I think should be relished and enjoyed.
Looking back at last Saturday, a really thrilling draw against Cornish Pirates. What's been the biggest takeaway and talking points from that performance?
I think for us, it was almost a bittersweet kind of thing. Being able to get a good result, a draw against a top 4 team is really good and promising. But I think more sort of our performance, we felt like we could have gone one better, and we felt like we could have won that game, which I think is really exciting. But it was sort of a mixture of emotions, and just sort of how we fronted up physically. These top 4 teams are always so physical, and being able to come away from that feeling happy, but feeling like we could go one better, puts us in a good position, I think.
You mentioned top 4. We've got top 2 this Saturday against Doncaster. Can you talk us through the battle ahead?
Yeah, like I just touched on, I think the main point for us has got to be our physicality. If we can take it to them early in our attack, which speaks for itself, our defence, sticking our hits, and then the set piece as well, then we'll be on for a good game, and I think we can definitely challenge them. And I think it just shows that we can challenge it week in, week out, and we can get results.
We remain unbeaten at the Rag in 2022, a really strong achievement so far. How motivated is the group to make this ground a fortress?
I think that the Rag has got such a good history around it, and the supporters always come out week in, week out, and they bring the noise. And it's always an honour when we can bring something back by getting a good result or putting a good performance out. So definitely we want to keep that going, and we want to go one better than last week and get a win. So I think that will be our focus.